Oh, my cans. Oh God, you think you're so professional?
I can't call them cans.
You can.
You cans.
Oh God.
Oh, these are already
What?
just crispy vocals.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
What did I get myself into?
Oh, here's the thing. Here's what you got yourself
I remember
into.
when this podcast was shitty.
Oh, I know. That's a sign of a real friend.
Yeah.
is going in on the entry level is because you always complain. You're always like I always do the things before they get popping.
That's what happens. They always get me. I'm the launcher.
You're the beginning stage. Like let's work out the kinks with Eric.
Yeah. Let's work the kinks out.
Let's work the kinks
then
out
when
with
it's
Eric.
like flying, everybody's like,
it's like-
yeah. So this is the first time I've actually, been on for
for a good reason.
Oh God.
Dude, do you know what I love about our relationship? let me tell you about what I love about my relationship with Erik Griffin.
Tell me.
Is okay. I feel like every time I text you, I'm the ugliest girl with the most.
What does this big bitch want?
I'm the ugliest girl with the most fire pussy. Like by the end of
I just have to.
by the end of the day, you're like, all right,
Okay.
I'll be there. I'll be there. Okay.
No, it's just that you have to have faith in your own stuff. You're like, are you still coming? Like, you're like a fat girl who's like, do you still like me? Am I?
Because
am I cute enough?
Because every text
If I say I'm coming, I'm coming.
all right, well, you say
Okay.
you're like, I'm coming, bitch.
Yeah,
And I'm
because because every text is like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking read.
Okay,
here.
read the text messages.
I'm gonna
read the text messages.
Let me go to your.
Include the emojis
Let me
that I
go to your
send
text
to try
chain
to
right now.
soften what's
Okay?
going on between us.
So it's all right. Okay, where are you? Okay, 3 p.m., 4 p.m. work. I say where at? You go West Hollywood. It's on your way back from Oxnard. Okay, whatever. But okay,
yeah.
right. 4 p.m. Then. Okay, cool. In the books. Then you text, still good for tomorrow? Like as if I'm not going to show up. So that's already insecurity right there as a host. So when I see that, I'm annoyed as fuck.
Okay. All right, fair.
And I even say to you, yes, you fuck.
Yeah, I know. And what was my response?
Then you go, can't. That's what you did right there. Can't wait. If this is how you respond to confirmation for a podcast, I'd love to see your message to confirm your child support checks. Yes, bitch, I sent it. That's you. Then I said, I spit. Okay, if I'm looking at my own text.
See, it comes off a little aggravated.
So I wrote back, I said, I spit on those and rubbed my balls on the envelope. And speaking of, tell your mom stop bugging me about the checks. It's on the way. Then you give me the address, which you should have given me before.
Right.
Then again, still good for 4? You say, yes, motherfucker. Okay. It's just like, I'm here.
Wouldn't you say that's a more comfortability factor between you and
it's
I?
only because I love you.
Yeah.
That's all.
I think that's what it is. Being like, hey, we still good? I just want to check in with you.
I think you just, because you think I'm not going to show up.
That because the tone.
Oh my God.
The tone is so
and that's
strong.
why I'm aggravated, because you would think that I would do that. Like, because I'm one of those guys.
Okay, first words that Eric utters whenever he comes into my apartment. Let's get this nightmare over with. That's how he greets me for my podcast. That's where we start. I'm like, okay, I can work with this. Here we go. All right. It's our whole relationship.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna acknowledge that I'm a handful sometimes. Okay.
But you're worth it.
Yeah. So, but I'm here.
He's here. He's here. End of the day.
Has this nightmare
He's here.
started? Are we?
We've been in it. We're inside
You've been
the
filming
podcast.
me down the street.
yeah, I've been recording you from a van like all the way up.
You like, here he is, just looking for my place.
Erik Griffin in his car arrived a little bit early to Jeremiah's.
I did park at a place that said no parking 7 to 4.
Okay, that's fine.
It should be good.
Yeah,
right?
because it's like 4:00 right now.
Because if I get a ticket, like, I'm killing you and your whole family.
Oh, shoot.
No pressure on you, though. But
You're the second comedian to right away when they see this setup go, your wife must love this. Because it takes over my living room where it's at right now. It's literally
You guys got to get a 2-bedroom so you can use this. Put this in the other bedroom.
If we get a 2-bedroom, she's wanting something else in that 2-bedroom.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what happens when? But you can move all this stuff when people come over, right?
Oh, I break it down.
When you have a Super Bowl party and but that's annoying too, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But I'm talking with the studio right now, and I might be able to
just go
keep
right.
it there
Oh, good.
and just keep it where we can just walk in and just do it. And
it's hard to do all this stuff by yourself.
I know.
You know, I know.
I got you into this mess.
Yeah, dude. Your fault.
You're the one.
Yeah, I love watching. Have you seen Rick Glassman's podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's on episode 11. So he's he's editing and doing all this stuff. I'm like, okay, bro, I'll wait. Let me see when you get to episode 40. All
right, let's see where we at.
Yeah, it's gonna be just one camera.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's a lot. At first, I was doing that too. I was like, oh, let me cut between people and zoom in. After a while, you're just like, nah, this is
a
good.
lot of work.
Play.
Shout out to my buddy Gage who cuts this podcast together.
I know, you're doing this. I like this little 3 camera, so I'm thinking about getting there. But you were saying, you can't do. It's the only thing about it is you got to go 1 camera or 3 cameras.
Yep.
Because 2 cameras, you're like, okay, what do you do?
Just a wide and an awkward close-up.
Right. Too wide? Is it just too wide? It's just so weird. But anyways, I'm here. So what are we doing on this?
Hey man, well here's the thing that's great about this podcast.
Somebody coming in, let me get.
I mean, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but some.
All I'm saying is that bitch Feminist Stacy better not show up.
I mean, here's the thing: she has the capability of taking over my show. Sometimes
I hope not.
She went on Riffin with Griffin. I had no control over that. I don't know when she's going to show up. She could show up.
And make sure you watch that episode of Riffin with Griffin.
Riffin with Griffin. Cross plugs. The podcast universe.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? Yes, it's me, Feminist Stacy, and I've taken over the Jeremiah Wonders set, and I've put up my own graphics and everything.
This bitch again?
That's right. It's good to finally have more women in this feed.
I can't stay away from you.
And guess what? Me, Feminist Stacy, I'm going to be giving it to you. Yep, no rubber, no Vaseline, right to the face hole, right in your ears, right in your mouth, right in every orifice. You're going to hear from this bad bitch. She's going to tell it like it is, okay? Ugh, there's so many things in the news right now that are bugging me, so let's just get right into it. Pink Himalayan salt, huh? Oh, it costs a little bit more. And how come? Because it's more feminine? I know what you're doing with these pink taxes. It's disgusting. Oh, let's make the Venus razors more expensive than the mock razors for the men, just because they've got pink colors and stuff that makes you feel more womanly. Well, guess what? It's disgusting, and it pisses me right off, okay? Everything should be the same for men as it is for women, because guess what? We actually make less than men, and the products cost us more money. Get it out of here. In great news today, Rihanna was named the top earning female musician. But how much are the men making? That's my question. That's really my concern.
Ass looking fat, Stacy.
Don't you dare come at me or I will Me Too your ass faster than you can say caramba.
One of the reasons I wanted to have you back is because we're doing video now. A lot of people, when I uploaded your audio to YouTube, they love the episode, but they're like pissed because they were expecting there to be video and there wasn't.
Yeah, they want to see my expressions.
They want to see like Erik just like rage. He's getting all pissed at Jeremiah. So I've got some upgrades, I'd say, since you have been on the show.
I don't know what that is, but it's
that's
very
what
fancy.
I'm very excited about.
Okay.
On the last show, there's a lot of people who called into the show that you completely you ignored the fact that people were trying to call into the show.
They called into the show.
They were calling into the show. Because here's the thing, with Jeremiah Wonders.
Okay, Jeremiah.
Anybody can call in at any moment.
You know what this is like? I feel like a dad, and I'm having a tea party with my 6-year-old girl, my 6-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's like, Dad, have some tea. and I have a wig on.
That's the best explanation of what this show is that
what this
anybody
is
has
right
ever
now.
said.
And I gotta be like, yes, honey, I want more G. There's no T in it.
That's really ironic that you say that. Your 6-year-old daughter is actually calling in to the show right now.
Why?
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah, you actually hear it in your headphones now. It's not completely make-believe.
Really?
Yeah.
This is what my 6-year-old daughter would sound
That's what
like?
your 6-year-old daughter sound like.
Oh, she got a little accent now all of a sudden.
Yes, she does.
How do you know? Maybe my wife is like Japanese or
No,
something.
she's not articulate at all.
Oh my God!
I've
What?
heard you refer to my mom as a dumpster fire before.
Oh yeah, you're married. Like I would be able to call my wife a dumpster fire. I'm not even married, Jeremiah.
No, I'm your 6-year-old daughter. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I don't. Who's your mom?
Hey, could you? Well, actually, she's an actress that you ended up marrying.
I don't even know what to do. This would be first of all.
When are you gonna take me to soccer practice?
Oh my God! This is my nightmare happening right now. That my 6-year-old daughter calls me that I didn't know that I had.
Daddy. Daddy. Where are you, Daddy? This is Erik Griffin living nightmare.
Yeah, so this is my daughter who smokes too much, and now she has a.
Daddy. Can you bring me some Pall Malls when you come back from being on set? I know you just did another Netflix movie, so.
Is this my uncle or my daughter?
No, it's your daughter still. You got lots of daughters. Lots of daughters, Erik Griffin. And yes, I am one of those daughters who call you by your full name, Erik Griffin. Hey. After you get my Pall Malls, will you give me some chewing tobacco too? I really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. All right.
We lost connection with your family. It seems like you have a lot of kids that are out there that are trying to contact you. I don't know what's going on, but they actually they got the number to the show, so they patched right in.
Okay.
Now, one of the things that
I don't know what to do. This is. Oh man, I don't know if this is. I don't know which one is more like overwhelming. It's like the original, like where you just fooled me.
yeah, or the fact that now you're hearing it and now you're like, oh, I'm in a weird acid trip right now.
I don't even take drugs.
I know, same here.
Okay. I'm
Now,
back. I'm here.
One of the things that I love about you is how much you love to sing. And I feel like you incorporate in your stand-up act a little bit, but
Sometimes.
it's big on your podcast. It's more
Because I have a singing mic.
because, well, here's the thing.
Oh no.
This is your singing mic.
Oh, this is the
but
singing mic?
It's on steroids. And I'm going to show you a couple filters that you're going to
Singing mic on
absolutely
steroids.
love. And this is one that is an auto-tune filter that I think that you are going to.
Do you have
I'm
to-
pretty sure you're going to be in love
Can I
with.
just take this off, or you have to
You
have
can
it like that?
if you'd like. No, if
Would
you
it
don't
be
want.
better if it was like?
I mean, if you want to do that, yeah.
Oh, you did it like this. I can't even hear it. Hello.
You got to sing.
I gotta sing.
Oh yes.
Riffin with Griffin on Jeremiah Wonders. This is so ridiculous. So Jeremiah, you got your own singing mic.
I had a singing mic way before you did. So don't be acting like, oh, you got one too. Cause I had this way longer than you, Mitch.
Hold up, motherfucker. My singing mic is better because I can actually sing. And I don't need no motherfucking effects. But I like the effects.
I know you be liking these effects. Don't be ragging on these effects. Anytime, any day, any minute of the hour.
So don't be surprised if you see them on Riffin with Griffin.
By the end of the podcast, you're like, where do I get one of these? You're trying to play it off, and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. Could you just tell me where you got that again? I'm just kind of curious.
I'll be like, I'm gonna borrow this for a second.
Just real quick. Real quick.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The Tabernacle Choir. I do like this. This is like... Oh,
Bro, I knew you would.
oh, I'm getting one of these.
Can I get 3 of these?
For sure. So you just put effects on, like, that's what that is?
There's different presets and stuff. So, like, this is one that I was... this is another one that you'll like.
So that's on that mic, not on this mic.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all filtered through that mic.
Oh, so
right there.
I guess I should just take this, because you have it on that mic over there.
I just have it down, so I quickly go in and out of it. Oh. But I have this set up for the guest always, so I can just
Bow down, get around, get around.
Dude, I don't even want to do the podcast. I just want to play with this.
I get around. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
by the dawn's early light.
What I
Yeah. I'm that guy in the background that just says, yeah. The bombs bursting in Yo, shorty, the flag is still there.
Yeah, I'm a singer.
Yeah, you know, what's up?
I got some pipes, but
Yeah,
I got
you do.
face of a, I got the face of a comic and the voice of an angel.
Next episode on Touched by an Angel. It's just Erik Griffin. So, what are we doing? Hey, you guys notice how bad the traffic is lately? Touched by an angel.
Just a mean angel.
Yeah. Listen, bitch.
You think I want to fly around and help you pieces of shit all the time?
You're like the angel in A Wonderful Life. Like, I don't want to be here. I got to get my wings somehow, though. So I got to help you out, I guess.
God. Oh, I like this. Is that on the TV?
Yeah.
Oh.
On the TV.
So how did you evolve to this, though?
It just, you know what?
Did somebody tell you, hey, you should get a...
No, I had to like research. I didn't even know what it was because I got this mainly for the phone filter because I wanted something that I could hear live while the podcast was going on because I had guests like you that you're like, I don't hear a phone, Jeremiah. And I'm like, no, I promise.
I'm actually taking a picture of this.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. If this shows up on Riffin with Griffin.
Oh, this going to be on Riffin with Griffin.
I swear. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do.
We just got to do a cross. Yeah, this is going to be good. I like this.
Dude, yeah. Basically, anytime Stevie Weeby comes on here, this is just what we do the entire time.
Can imagine. He was on my little stupid singing mic, just like I have the dumb effects, and the logic. Yeah. He's over there, I love this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have it. Oh, we got more?
Yeah.
Hello? Oh my God.
Erik Griffin is like orgasming in his brain, right? I've been
You'll never find.
I've been telling Erik for a while. I'm like, I'm gonna get you back on my podcast. Like, oh yeah, when? I'm like, dude,
keep
whenever
saying
you
it.
can.
And What do you mean whenever? This is the first time you've asked me to actually do it.
You are a hard person to
this
schedule.
is not like your like show. This is different. Okay, you don't ask me because you're trying to get like you had me on to like do it, and then now you have like the big guest on. I see all your
I'm
big
having
guests.
you back on.
Yeah, like what episode is this? You're in the 50s now or
no,
60s?
in the 80s.
Yeah, you're in the 8 exactly.
Yeah,
you're in the 80s.
Yeah, but you were one of my first episodes.
I know. So
You're one
80 weeks later.
But listen, you're one of the only.
Shit.
You're one of only 5 guests who this is the second time they've been on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't count because it was at the Comedy Store. It was like it wasn't even your thing. You know what I mean?
I was recording out of there at first, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, I'm going to do it at home.
Yeah, because you just get tired of going places.
Yeah.
Like even this studio you're about to do, make sure it's in the area.
It's right down the street.
It's got to be.
It's literally.
Dude, I was going way to Burbank. And I was
Wait,
like,
what?
Burbank. You said all the way to Burbank? All the way to Burbank. All the way to Burbank. Another one of Barry White's hits. All the way to Burbank. All the way to Burbank. All the way to Burbank.
This is so stupid. I feel like a 4-year-old. I love it. Yeah. So I was just like, after a while, I was like, nope. Because then I couldn't get the good times either because everybody does their podcast at ATC. So like the time slots.
The time slots are all taken up.
I was always at the 6 o'clock time slot. And so
you're like, I need to do a spot. I don't, you know.
but I'm telling people, it's not even about me. It's about my guests.
The traffic.
I'm telling guests like, I go, hey, can you come to Burbank? It's at 6.
I guess.
What? Damn. Did you just say a 6? In the middle of traffic? Oh, hell no. Traffic report. Traffic is on fire on the 405 today. It has reached a crawling stop. Back to you in the chopper. Hi, we opened the this Barry White opened the chopper and it looked like traffic ain't doing shit. Back to you, Jeremiah. Yo, man, you got to give a little bit more description of what's going on with the traffic. You up in a chopper. I can see that it's at a standstill from down here. I need you up there to tell me a little bit more where the movement's going on. First of all, it's my lunchtime and we can't just land. So we are live right now. I don't care about your lunch or whatnot. Tell me what's going on with the traffic. I don't give a fuck about these people. Listen, man, you can't be swearing on CBS. Oh, we on CBS? Yeah, we on CBS. Oh, my bad. Hey, y'all, traffic bad. Back to you, Jeremiah. Hey, man, seriously, man, you must be the worst chopper traffic person I've ever heard from. I got tenure, so they can't fire me. Oh, you union? Damn right I'm union. 72 years. So you know how old am I? Helicopter pilot are you, man? I'm 92 years old. I've been doing this for a long ass. Wait, hold on. Look like I'm about to crash into some shit because it's lunchtime. But traffic bad. Back to you, Jeremiah. All right, real quick. Now I'm just curious what you having for lunch because that sounds good as hell right now. I got some chitlins. I got some mac and cheese. How'd you get chitlins all the way up in that helicopter? Did you put it in a lunch bag and bring it up there with you? Yeah, you know my wife pack a cooler. I know she do. I know she do. Colt 45 up here. I got 2 zigzag stuff. You know what I mean? Chitlins, collard greens. Colt 45 and 2 zigzag. I got maybe that's all I need. I got fish and chips up here. So she give me options. Fish and chips. Did you fly to London and come back for that? God, man. I might have, motherfucker. Okay. Now I'm going to eat my lunch. Bye. Hey, I have an idea. I think you should start hosting the food section of the news. Instead of flying this copter. You're becoming a little bit of a liability up in the air. You're 92 years old. Man, this shit practically flies itself. There's no autopilot really for a helicopter, so you need to be careful, man. You know you've been in a helicopter. Not really. Thank you. Now back to my lunch. All right. Back to the lunch and back to me in the studio, I guess. Well, this just in, our helicopter traffic pilot has just died from crashing his helicopter while trying to eat chitlins while flying.
From the smell.
From the smell.
God, your voice is so, After hearing that voice and then hearing your real voice, I just hear how much bitch you have in your voice. I was like, oh,
Listen,
man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't even have to do that. You don't even.
Shut up.
You don't need to.
Seriously, shut your mouth, Eric. You're ridiculous.
I don't know why you trying to act like that's not your real voice.
This is my speaking voice. Stop making fun of me.
Oh my God, I'm voice shaming. Stop
Yeah, you're
voice
voice shaming me.
We out here voice shaming.
Voice shaming.
We out here voice shaming, y'all.
Voice shaming in these streets.
Yeah, these streets are full of voice shaming. Yo, stop voice shaming.
You said my larynx is all eh. You got the larynx is all like
Your larynx sound like a bitch. You got the larynx of a...
You know what?
You got a baby lamb larynx.
You take that back. Your uvula has hepatitis. I just know it. That little flap hanging in the back of your mouth.
You don't know.
You know that's what that's called? A uvula?
What if I had hepatitis? Why would you bring that up?
I'm sorry.
That's private business.
I didn't know
You
it
got
was
my
a
medical records all on the streets.
I didn't know it was a touchy subject.
Yeah, like your voice is a touchy subject.
Oh,
see?
okay. We going there?
You always. I love how
This is ridiculous.
You always make fun of me for having a big nose, and I'm like, bro,
I know.
you have a big nose too.
I know. That's why I can talk about it.
I guess so.
Yeah, but my nose is big, but
Your nose is big as fuck. Hey, man, your nose is bigger than a bitch. Come on, man. Your nose is bigger than this couch right here. Talk about during winter, they ski off your shit. Man, people go to the zoo just to see your nose, man. What you doing? They go to the...
what does that even mean?
Man, don't think about this too much, man. We Riffin with Griffin.
No, it's only because you just short hair. You know that.
No, you said I was big whenever I had long hair too.
No, well, look, see, you
Yeah.
can't see how big it is.
Well, because I got more going on.
That's what I'm saying.
right.
It
I got
distracts.
the more wispies and
You know,
stuff.
but with the yarmulke haircut,
Yarmulke. Okay, Erik Griffin. Okay, he do one Netflix movie, everything change. Okay.
oh my, really?
Okay.
Oh, you get some effects, and now all of a sudden, man, I got some effects for your ass. You better watch yourself. Why is my mic just on this one? Well, I just got to be this guy. I mean, you can change it.
Oh, you can just don't let me start playing with it.
I mean, you can
What do you
play
do?
with it.
Hello? Oh, God, that's the phone call one. Oh. There's no phone calls.
Oh, wow, this is wild. Is Montez from Workaholics
Oh my
calling?
God, no, he's not.
He was just on the line.
He died.
He died? Oh, I had so many cast questions I wanted to ask him.
Ain't no questions.
Hey, Montez.
Oh, God, what?
Yes, you finally called into the show. I'm so excited to have you on.
I feel like I'm forced to call into this bullshit.
I mean, yeah, you are a little bit,
I
but
hate you like I hate Adam.
why you hate Adam so much?
They always talk about my hairy knuckles.
But you do have kind of hairy knuckles.
Motherfucker!
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect Montez.
Yeah, Montez left.
The shortest phone call.
He gone.
He gone.
He knew it was you.
Is that Jeremiah? I'm out.
Yeah. He's the kind of guy who calls into a show just to check if that person's there, just so he can be like, I'm out of here. I'm not talking to that person.
Oh, is that Jeremiah?
Hey, can I ask you a personal question?
Uh-oh.
Do you like sex?
Do I like sex?
Mm-hmm. If you like sex, you'll love BlueChew.com.
Oh my God,
Blue
we're doing
Chew
that.
offers men a performance enhancement for the bedroom. Wouldn't you like to last longer and go extra rounds, Eric?
I sure would.
At Blue Chew. BlueChew.com, you can get the first chewables with the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis.
I read the same ad.
Did you? Chewables can work faster than pills, up to twice as fast. The chewables from Blue Chew can be taken on a full or empty stomach. Online physician consult is free, so it's cheaper than those other two, Viagra and Cialis. So
Those two black girls.
it only takes a few minutes, as you know, to connect with a BlueChew.com affiliated physician. And if you qualify, you get prescribed online quickly.
Oh, really?
No in-person doctor visit, no awkward conversation, no waiting in the line at the pharmacy. Ships directly to your door in discreet packaging, which is great for the fellas.
Is it?
It is.
I want people to know I'm getting my dick right.
Get your dick right at Blue
Get
Chew.
your dick right
Get
with
your-
Blue Chew.
Listen, man, get your dick right at BlueChew.com. And guess what?
Right.
Anybody who's listening to Jeremiah Wonders, visit BlueChew.com and get your first order free when you order promo code WONDERS. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BLUE Chew.com, promo code WONDERS.
Promo code Wonders.
Get your dick right at BlueChew.com.
That would be that's the jiggle.
Get your dick right. Get your dick right.
With Blue Chew.
With Blue Chew.
Patent pending.
We might get in trouble.
So what's the latest with you, man? You just did a Netflix movie with Mr. Adam Sandler. I just watched it with my wife over the weekend.
I know, it was
great.
cool. No, the cool part about it is the fact that it's I'm the first person you see.
Dude, it's great.
I know. I'm like, because the people don't. There's a study that people don't stay through.
Of course,
they don't watch they don't watch all of specials. They don't watch all the movies. They just kind of watch and they switch or whatever.
Yeah.
So you unless you switching in the first minute, you're gonna catch me.
I know. And you're walking with Sandler. It's pretty dope. Is he a cool guy?
Yeah, he's a great dude. I had a really good time doing that. Jennifer Aniston was cool to be around. It was great. They were very loving and everything. It just went smoothly. We had to do pickups, reshoots because they changed something in the movie. I had this better walk and talk with him in the original version.
Oh yeah.
I wish that was there. It was great. You know what I mean? We were walking a long time, talking. Then we foil a robbery at a liquor store.
Oh man.
Yeah, all that. They changed all that.
But they're like, we need to trim the top to get to.
Because they needed to change us. They needed to change how they got into the movie. So they changed his scenes, and then they added that scene with Jennifer Aniston in the hair salon.
Yeah,
that was all added like to the movie that was already done because we filmed those things maybe a month before it came out.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's quick turnaround.
That's what I thought too. I was like,
guys, are we sure about this?
Yeah, so they knew what they wanted and they did it. But it was cool. I had a really good time.
Was that your first time doing a Happy Madison film?
Yeah. So I hope I do more.
Hopefully.
Reaching out to you, Sandler.
You in that Happy Madison
family.
We'll see. It would be great. He's like I say, he's a cool dude to be around.
Man, you just hit it off with Adams. There's something about Adams that you just hit it off.
Honestly, I think he hits it off with everyone, and that's how he's been able to work this long.
Sure.
You just like on the set, he's just a cool dude, Was
this movie from a traditional audition?
No. This was from the director of this movie is Kyle Dulacek.
Oh, cool.
From Workaholics.
Oh, nice.
So like he set it up. Like he showed Sandler my stuff or whatever. And then, because Kyle called me like maybe like a month before, like a couple months before, talking about, hey man, I got this. There's a part in this movie, and I was like, okay, is it gonna be like the other part you wanted me to do, where you wanted to get my ass eaten? He wanted me to be in the work like the get over the game over man.
Yeah,
he wanted me to be the guy that was getting his ass eaten by the bad guy. He calls me, hey man, I got this great part. And I thought, oh, I'll do it. He goes, wait.
Hold on, I gotta. And then you're like, wait.
He's like, well, let me explain it to you first. And he's like telling me like what it is. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I was like, because at the time I was on, I'm dying up here, and I was like, I don't want to be, I don't know.
I'm on a Showtime
I probably
show.
should have done it just for the fun, but I just felt like, why don't you put me in the movie? Why do I just got to be that guy?
Listen, you are ass eating guy number 3.
Right?
You're like,
have a name?
Number 3, dude. I've done a couple.
It's like ass guy, Erik Griffin. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
I've done a couple roles where it was like weird stuff where I was like, if you give me a name, I'm in.
Yeah.
But I don't want to just be Streaker. So then
I don't want to be big nose guy again.
Big nose guy number 1. I'm always number 1.
So then he then it came by. I was doing this other movie called International Falls. That's actually out right now. International Falls. It's in this film
what platform
circuit.
Is that on?
It's actually, I don't know if they've released it yet because we're in a bunch of film festivals and stuff like that.
Cool.
It's one of those movies. So I'm going to a film festival in New Jersey at the end of the month to promote that movie. But anyway, I was doing that at the same time. So then Kyle calls like, yo, bro, because he was talking to my agents and stuff. So he tried to bypass that. He just called me directly. Yo, man, listen, Sandler wants you for this. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you got to come do this, And so we worked it out, you know what I mean? And because apparently Kyle had been hyping me up, and then he told Sandler, and then Sandler looked at my stuff and was like, okay. And then when Kyle comes back, he goes, I don't know if we could get him. And then, Sandler, Kyle and the producer told me that he yelled at them, get him!
What are you doing?
Get him! So then we worked it out and I went, and then we had this great, there was this dinner, and then I don't know, Kyle didn't think I was invited to the dinner. So he's like, I gotta go, man. I'm going to this dinner. And I was like, okay, we're in Montreal. And then he calls me
where are you at?
Yeah, get to the dinner.
Yeah.
So I walk into the dinner late, and the whole room looked at me. You know what I mean? I know it was like, who's this? But it was everybody. It was like the crew,
the whole cast,
the cast,
crew.
And I was like, hi,
Hi.
And then my name is Jimmy in the thing. So Sandler's like, Jimmy, And then I see the guy from Beauty and the Beast, and I'm like, what's the guy's name? He played Gaston in Beauty and the Beast. Luke Evans.
Oh, yeah.
So I go, oh, man, it's the dude from Beauty and the Beast. And then Sandler goes, oh, that's just like your bit, So I knew that he was he had watched my material.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
He did research on you.
Yeah, so it was in this, so I was like, and anyway, it was a nice dinner, and then everything went great. The shoot was great, and then here we are. Then we had to, so sometime later, they're like, hey, man, you got to come back. We need you to, do these reshoots. And then, we had the great premiere, and then look, everybody in the world saw the freaking movie. It was one of Netflix's biggest. They never even released numbers. This is the first time they did. They said, we're going to release this because look how many people saw this. They're just a good pair, those two.
Yeah, that works.
Just really good.
That
pair.
couple works.
Yeah. They
They're
work
both so likable.
Yeah, they're so likable. You know what I mean?
I think that's their top. I think that's their number one release.
I know, and look at me now doing big things. I'm on Jeremiah Wonders.
Jeremiah Wonders. Yeah.
Just so you know, if you look on Riffin with Griffin, you will see one of these.
Oh no. Uh-oh. What have I done? I've welcomed the monster into my house.
So on Steve's podcast, Steve does this unboxing. So I got a P.O. box and people started sending me things. And I was like, man, I should film this. I should film this.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to film that. And then I have my singing mic.
You're just taking the best components from every show. Oh, this is really weird. Adam Sandler's actually calling into the show right now. He is. It's so weird. Hello? Is this a Sandman?
Hey, is this Erik Griffin?
Hey, Adam, how you doing?
How you doing, buddy? Hey.
Am I gonna be in the next movie?
Yeah, that's what I was calling about, actually.
Oh, good. What's the name of this one?
All right, this one's called Ass Eating Guy.
Oh my God.
Now,
The whole movie is called Ass Eating Guy?
You're the lead guy.
So, oh my God.
I talked to our buddy Kyle, right? Okay?
Uh-huh.
And you get your ass eaten a lot.
It's the whole movie?
But you're the lead, and it's going to be a Happy Medicine production. And,
is it going to be on Netflix?
Yeah, we're talking about it. It might be on this other network called Pornhub, but we're not so sure about it, so we'll see.
Oh, Happy Madison's doing Pornhub
I mean,
shoots.
I got my hands in a lot of production, so we'll see. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll can I get back to you?
Yeah, talk to your people and stuff.
Are you going to be in it?
No.
Oh, so
I'll make a cameo.
Oh.
I got this one great scene with you where I walk in, you're getting your salad tossed, the whole thing.
So I get my ass eaten too in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm eating ass and getting my ass eaten.
Yeah, you're ass eating guy. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Is there a bar that I'm at that you can? What's the plot of this movie? Is it a? I want to hear the plot. Let me.
Absolutely, that's what I called you about, actually. So here's the plot of the film. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
People find out that the only way to cure cancer is by eating your ass.
Wow. Do I get rich? Because I would charge.
You're more of a Robin Hood kind of guy.
So I'm just giving ass out all over the place.
You give ass out, but you have the ability. It's like the Green Mile character where you can take people's sickness. So you're like a Robin Hood guy
through their ass.
Through the ass, and then you give it to other people. There's a whole moth scene and everything.
Yeah.
It comes out of your butt.
So I take the sickness from good people.
From good people.
And then I eat the ass of bad people.
And you put it in their butt.
This sounds like an AIDS film from the 80s.
Yeah, I'm working with Stephen King on this, so it's gonna be pretty good. Listen, man, I gotta.
Well, thanks for calling.
Yeah, I got 9 other productions I got my hands in, so I gotta go, Erik. But it was good talking to you, buddy.
Goodbye.
The reach of this podcast is unbelievable. I don't
even know if I can we even break right now just to say like that was actually a very excellent Adam Sandler. I'm actually really impressed.
Oh, good.
I was like, oh wow, okay.
Well, a lot of people
you're stepping your game up in episode 87. He went to that learning annex class like how to do different voices.
It's like the weirdest hooked on phonics with like wigs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like,
welcome to the class, everybody. The guys just doing
all right,
voices.
now this is how you do an Al Pacino.
Yeah, what you know, the next thing you need is like you got this. Mm-hmm. Let's spend some money on some comfortable chairs. Just FYI.
I'm actually, you know what? I was looking on Amazon.com today.
Actually, I got the chairs that I got are like on I got on
from
Amazon. You got to go to Amazon Furniture. It's amazing.
Yeah,
because they always have like some kind of deal. You can find some really comfortable things, not expensive at all, not what you might think.
Yeah,
and what you're using them for, you're not going to use them all the time anyway, so they're going to stay. You know,
they'll stay fresh. Yeah. No, I'm thinking about trying to get some.
You get my chairs, and I'll get this.
No, we're not trading furniture for hardware.
No, I'm saying you go buy the same chairs that I bought, and I'm what is this called? TC.
No.
I took a picture of it.
I know you did one of these. I'm just gonna.
Let me check and see if my mom got it.
I got it. She doing okay. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, dude.
But the movie was great to get back on track after the Adam Sandler call.
Well, you know what my problem
this
is.
This should be called Jeremiah air quotes. This whole podcast should be called Welcome to Jeremiah air quotes. Why do we air quote? Oh, because Adam Sandler called.
Let's get into this next segment. It's called Fanning Out.
Fanning out. Questions from fans.
Oh, God. Oh, is this fan questions?
Yeah. Questions from fans. People send in questions on Twitter and Instagram. I said,
okay,
ask Erik some questions, maybe give some character suggestions to set up something.
Jesus.
And we got some great ones actually.
Okay.
This one's from Twitter. This is from @Ironhyman. Great handle. Ironhyman.
That's just wow. That's a virgin right there.
Yeah. They would like you to do a character that will lovingly attack his gaming videos. So rather than like being pissed about it, you're lovingly being like, "Oh, if only." You're looking at the screen. We're playing. You and I are playing Call of Duty, and we have our headsets on.
Right. Okay.
And watch out! Watch your six. Watch your six.
Is someone farting? So you're not good at you're good at Adam Sandler, but not good at it.
Because every gun I've ever fired goes. There you go.
Goosh.
Every gun, the gun that I've ever fired, I'm having a meltdown right now. It just goes. I'm like pew 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 pow pow. Chuck. Shoot. Chuck, bam. Chuck, bam.
And then what are we supposed to do?
Okay, so you're lovingly getting angry at the video game.
Lovingly getting angry.
Lovingly. So you have to be like.
So I'm like, ooh, I love when the controller doesn't work right.
That's like passive aggressive.
Right, but that's only that's as loving as you're gonna get from me.
You're like, I don't know what love is. I only know what passive aggressive is.
I have no love in my soul.
Yeah.
You know, lovingly.
Oh,
give me an example.
It'd be a lot better if the wireless connection.
Yeah, this would be great if there wasn't. If these little kids had better parents to raise them, so they wouldn't be such little shits in the chat.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Maybe I'll send them some cookies.
I love communicating with kids though. This is a time for me to give back
with children
as an elder
on the internet.
It's
is
great.
What I live for.
Yeah, it's really
that
good.
doesn't sound right.
That's a soundbite.
That don't sound right. No, take it back.
Snipping out those sound bites.
Nope. Oh, it's not even on anymore. Nope. That's a better one. Nope.
Try this one.
Nope. No. Talking to little kids on the internet. It's a public service announcement.
Little kids on the internet. Don't talk to them.
Don't talk to little kids on
Don't
the
talk to little kids on the internet.
unless they're attractive. What?
Hold on.
What the? Can we go back again?
Yeah.
The producer's like, I don't know if that's the lyric.
That last part. That was the only thing.
Don't talk to kids.
Talk to
On the internet.
on the internet unless they have adult-sized hands.
Okay, hold on. That makes it okay.
Did you just say, don't talk to little kids on the internet unless they have adult-sized hands?
Unless they got big ass hands.
Oh, that's pretty strange.
All right, back to the list.
Back to the list. Sure. This is a question. Multiple people asked it in different ways, but at Alpha Chunk, how is it working with Adam, Blake, and Anders? Any memorable off-camera moments fans may not know about with the cast? Like, were you a group that was able to joke around in between takes?
Oh yeah, we joked around a lot, but like the thing is, I hung out with Mary Beth and Jillian more than them because they wrote, produced, and sometimes they're just like they don't got time, and they're in every scene, so they're just like boom, 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 boom. But there was this one episode where we're doing a seance, like Adam's leading a seance, and like it was so funny. Because I'm sitting there and he's doing his thing and Jillian is sitting across from me and she's doing her thing. And I laughed the whole take because I thought we were rehearsing, And then at the end, Adam goes, "Oh, great choice, Erik." We were filming. He's like, "Great choice." I laughing through the whole take. I was like, "Oh, I thought we were rehearsing because you're killing me."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things like that, man, where we just laughed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, good group of people.
Yeah, they really are. And
is it hard to not break in a lot of those scenes because you're surrounded by so much funny people?
It just depends on the time of day, But if there's sometimes
if it's early in the morning, you're all right, let's get to the scene.
If it's just fresh, then yeah. But it's like, or for something like just hits you out of the blue.
Yeah.
But like, sometimes it was just, it's just hard to get through things because we just start to laugh. Like there's this one scene, like it's like me and the three boys come and they're like, he's like, "You better lawyer up." That scene. I don't know if people remember that, but Anders is like, "You better lawyer up," and he starts singing it. And it's just like, that was just one of those scenes that we just were laughing, just sometimes it's just stupid funny on that show.
Yeah, sometimes
I miss it. You gotta be fresh.
Is that it? I don't think that's it.
Workaholics.
This is the next question. At Saucy Sasori on Twitter ask.
What if you always talked like that?
I talk in auto-tune.
Yeah, if you just like your
This
voice
is my
was
standard
that.
speaking voice. What do you look for in a theme song for your podcast? Is it all about the beat? Or is it more about the vocals?
I don't know. Like when people send people send all kinds of different podcasts. There's this guy, Lamont Landers. He was on America's Got Talent, and he's this like great soulful white kid. So he'll send his kind of soulful thing. Then I have a bunch of kids who send a bunch of like hip hop beats, but different styles. And then I have these guys from Philly. Eli Winderman and Rob Kimmel. Let me give them a shout out on a different podcast. They send these like funky, like 70s funk, P-funk type songs, and that's my current theme song because it's just so funky, and I just love it. Like when people go, it's amazing. People go out of their way to share with me their art. I appreciate that greatly. So whatever your style is, because I've gotten all kinds of styles. R&B, I've gotten rock, I've gotten like psychedelic, I've gotten rap, I've gotten funk. So whatever you got out there, if you want to send them to me. Send them to Erik at erikgriffin.com, or just or send them to Jeremiah. He'll send them to me. Then I'll have Jeremiah on again.
I'll personally forward you.
I'm definitely going to have Jeremiah on again when I get this machine.
Better yet, you're like telling me to come over, but you're like, okay, Jeremiah, just make sure you bring that with you the next time. I know. And then I get there and you're like, all right, actually, we're done here. Just leave that there by the door and hit the bricks, pal.
For some reason, I have a bouncer. Thank you for coming, Jeremiah.
He moves the red velvet rope back in front of your door, and I'm like, can I go back in? And he's like, oh.
Hell no.
Of course, that's my bouncer.
Yeah, man. You can't have You gotta have a tough guy.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Have you ever had a country song?
No, that's what I need. You know what? I'm putting that out there. You know, I need a country song. I would love that.
Can
my
you-
God, that would be a country song. Would be like, and I'm driving down the road in my pickup. Then I see somebody fucked up, and they're on ripping with Griffin.
Keep riffing. I'll be right back.
Where the hell are you going?
No. Keep riffing. Keep singing.
Talk about not being prepared for your own podcast.
No, because
then you come to a podcast and the host looks like ass. It's Riffin on Jeremiah. I would love a good country song. Oh, he had to go run and get. Why are you tiptoeing? You should see how Jeremiah went. He went over there with the pitter patter of little feet. Oh, you got to put your cans
Let's
on.
see. Yeah.
At the cans.
You got to get the cans.
Gotta
I know
get-
you played the guitar too. This guy's multi-talented right here, guys.
I don't play the guitar great, but maybe we can.
You don't play the guitar great.
No, I mean, yeah, it's all right.
Great.
You have a country riff you ready to do?
Perhaps, yeah.
Is it? So now you need a third. You need a fourth mic because you need it for guitars and stuff.
Yeah. So now
You have to do. Oh, it should be like this one.
Yeah.
It should be like that.
Oh man, I don't know if we should do that. I can lower it down here.
Oh, okay. Now I gotta move this back. Sorry, y'all. And we're prepared on Jeremiah wonders. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Going down a country road, looking for holes, and I find one. She don't have a family. She says, "Can you help me?" And I go. I say, "I'll help you if you help me." And come on my podcast, bring your fine ass. I said, I'll help you if you come on my podcast, bring your fine ass. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jeremiah wonder. It's Jeremiah wonder. It's Jeremiah wonder. I don't know if that was a country song.
Dude, that was phenomenal. That's the new Old Town Road right there.
Isn't it funny how like that song like trips me out because it's a sign of like how music doesn't necessarily have to have a race or like even a culture or even have like a, people can find a way to come together, like, with music videos and like dance and that kind of stuff. It's like that's like a really great song that like it's a sign of like, progression in the culture.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, literally everybody loves that song, especially little kids love that song.
And just to have like this kid, this country black kid, and he's like, he's got Billy Ray Cyrus in the video, and
it just came out that he was gay too.
Oh, really?
Which makes it like,
oh, that's ridiculous. I refuse. No, kidding. That's how people are, man. That's how people are. People think they're supportive until they find out it's something that they don't like.
It's true. They're like, you know what? I was on board with the whole rap country thing, but let this
now
just
that
start.
I know he's sucking cock.
This is just start. You know what? He was sucking on my truck nuts just a second ago. This is just dang ridiculous, man.
That's a bad visual. I just see someone on the ground
Gargling
with the
truck nuts.
and they're dirty from the road.
So gross. I got some gravel on the back of my head, It's not the best neck support down there.
That's another country song. I got that gravel on my neck. It's my truck nuts. Ladies and gentlemen. Truck nuts. Truck nuts. Laying on the ground underneath my truck. Gotta get a oil change, but I see those nuts. Licking on nuts every now. I don't know. I didn't know what key you were in. I don't know where you were going with that chord progression.
I shifted just for a second, like that moment where they.
It always changes.
It always changes for some weird reason. So I'm like, no, I was feeling that one section.
I love country music. I listen to the country on Sirius because those songs have a lot of like passion, and they have like a lot of. There's always a great story. You know, there's always something that So I think that's good. Are you a country? You're not really a country guy.
I'm not really a country guy, but
you're not opposed to music though, because you like.
No, I love music in general.
That should just be sitting right here now.
I mean, you're the first person I played guitar with on the show.
Wow, look at this. Yeah. So now everybody after this is going to be better. It's going to be more prepared. See, once again, you're doing the same shit you always do.
I knew you were going to call me and be like, oh, okay, so you didn't have things ready for me. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
I literally gave you the
go run over there.
I literally gave you the better camera today. Of the three.
Thank you.
Because I knew you'd be like, oh, how come the more grainy one is on me today, Jeremiah?
Get that grainy shit on me.
Get it out of here.
Grainy shit off me.
Get that grainy shit off me.
Get that grainy shit on me. Grainy shit on me. He got the grainy shit on me.
Grainy shit on me.
Got that grainy shit on me.
It's funny though because auto-tune does work really well with country. It naturally works really well. I don't know.
And maybe because like the where the things are. I think it works well with everything.
Yeah.
And once you know, like if it's a simple.
Yeah, where that range is.
We only answered 3 questions.
Hey, this is how the show goes. It goes all over the place and then it kind of meanders back.
And it comes back.
And it comes on right back. Right after this. At c.carlson.90 on Instagram. What's your favorite/least favorite job before doing comedy full time?
Any job I've ever had. But I think my least favorite job was working at Nutrisystem.
Nutrisystem?
Yeah, it was like a Weight Watchers type place. They closed down.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the worst. Because I got fired because I said fat in the stock room.
Really?
Yeah. I've told this story, but I get...
Weird.
I'm in the stock room and I'm just like, God, these fat people eat a lot, Because I didn't know that it was like, this is the food for the whole week. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, and then the manager's like, Erik, can I talk to you for a second? We don't say the F word around here.
The F word.
That's what she said.
Really?
Yeah, we don't say the F word here. And I was like, I didn't say fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like, no, you said. Then I was like, but that's the prerequisite for being here.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to deal with the elephant in the room?
Literally, there's tons of elephants in here. There's tons of them.
A big bitch.
There are big bitches everywhere. Sliding into the auto-tune.
Yeah.
This question comes from at Detective Designs. If you could be any movie character...
Detective Designs is the guy that
Rob.
That's Rob.
He's
makes the
amazing
song.
artist.
He's actually amazing. I'm glad you brought this up. I'm so glad. For Detective Designs.
He makes...
They make photoshopped art. They make, he does
I use
drawings.
his stuff on my podcast.
He makes drawings and he does like t-shirts and stuff, but I didn't know what a phenomenal musician he is too, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I met him in person in Philly.
He came to one of my shows.
He's
came
super
to Baltimore.
Cool. He's
cool
super
dude.
cool. Yeah.
So shout out to Rob.
Shout out to Rob.
Get him on. Get him on.
So if you could be any movie character in real life, who would it be?
Any movie character in real life, who would it be? I would want to be Iron Man.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's rich,
Sure.
super smart.
Yeah. You look like a tan
You know what I
Robert
mean?
Downey Jr.
Yeah,
anyway.
see bigger glasses.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I like it.
Robert Downey Jr.
Are you going to do that with it?
I don't know.
Is he calling in?
Here's Robert Downey Jr. calling in the show.
He's Robert Downey Jr. I heard you want to be me.
Yeah, but you like post drugs.
I post drugs. Come again?
No, because he was a big drug addict.
Yeah.
Remember?
Why are you bringing this up? I don't appreciate you bringing this up to my attention.
Sorry, Robert Downey Jr.
I really don't appreciate that. I've been Iron Man 19 times. And I'm trying to carve out a new...
What's the new niche? You know what? I have this movie.
Superheroes are done.
I actually have this movie you could be in.
What is it?
It's called Ass Eating Guy. It's actually going to be produced by Adam Sandler, so you should probably be in it.
Tell me more. Listen, very busy. Gotta go.
All right, bye. Oh, he flies away. So stupid. Like the whole thing is ridiculous. Okay, like I'm like, like I'm already like, okay, let me do this for Jeremiah. But the fly away in the history of Jeremiah Wonders, that is the fucking
Dude, the Tea Party explanation of this show, and also I feel like every time I have a guest over, they treat it like it's my Make-A-Wish.
Yeah.
The like the riffing and everything that's going on. They're like, okay, sure, yeah, somebody's calling into the show. Yeah, Jeremiah, yeah.
No, I have the best one. This is the Tea Party.
That's good. It's solid.
What's next?
This is I like this one a lot. This is at Dustin Deacle on Instagram. Hey, Jeremiah, would love to hear Eric's give his best Clippers huddle speech. # Coach Griff. # Jeremiah Wonders.
Here we go, y'all.
Am I singing?
Kawhi Leonard, take us to the promised land. Pass the ball to Paul George, shoot a 3, and all of y'all play defense.
Yo, why is Coach singing right now?
Because I'm a singer in the off season.
Really?
Guys, there's actually an agent in the crowd, and we have a game. I set up a meeting, so I told them to listen to me in the huddle, so y'all stop messing around.
Okay.
And go play that defense.
Okay, we'll play defense. Do you have any strategic plays? This is all pretty generic stuff.
We gonna go boxing 2. Kawhi, get in this.
Terrible. Kawhi's on the bench. Yeah, how would he be? He wouldn't even do sing. You did a weird laugh. No, but I'm really excited about the Clippers season coming up. I think that this is I just thought we were going to be great if we dropped Kawhi Leonard into that lineup, but now they dropped Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Look out for the Clippers. It's going to be a Clippers town. You know what I'm already tired of? I have my Clippers hat on, right? And some guy's like, oh, look at the bandwagon. I wanted to punch him in his fucking face.
Listen up, man. I've been here.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
You don't know me right now.
I can't have this because I'm always, if I had this all the time.
You don't know me by now.
You don't know me.
You will never, 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 never know. If you don't know me by now.
I'm a Clippers fan.
I've never been to an NBA game.
Really? Well,
Never been.
I'll see if I can get you to a game.
Oh,
You're on my list now.
never been. Heard about them. Heard that they're fun. I grew up. Kansas City didn't have a team when I grew up. They took
They
away.
still don't have a team.
I know.
They don't have like a.
They had the Kansas City Kings forever ago.
Wait, they don't have like a what is that? The D League or G League team?
No, they've got like not that I know of. So the team that was closest in proximity, close enough. I mean, I could have been a fan of like Denver, maybe that would have been closest. But obviously, I grew up around the Bulls time, so it was like that's an easy team to follow. It's so exciting, everything that's going on. But yeah, we've done this most of the show, but you guys should do a R&B boy band character, PJ 2031.
We did that.
We've pretty much done that the entire show. So shout out to you, PJ 2031.
Yeah, we were ahead of the game on that.
So last question, and then we'll move on to a different segment. This is at Majeka Man. I'll ask this a lot of questions about Bobby and Steve.
God.
Ask if you can tell a Bobby Lee story. Love the banter those two always have together.
Yeah, they're all nutcases. There's just, I don't even, like, who he is when you see him on screen with us, that's just who he is, too. It's not like he's putting on a character right there. He's actually more calm when he's on a podcast than he is in real life.
Yeah.
Right. Isn't that crazy?
100%.
Like the podcast actually calms him down. If you saw him like just, oh my God.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he's a crazy man.
So I hit up Steve. I texted him today. I was going to try to get him to come and interrupt the podcast.
That would have been great.
Because he lives close to here.
Yeah.
But he was busy today. He's like, I can't make it. But I literally wanted
him to knock on the door. Like, who is it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's Stevie Weeby.
Oh, well, hey, Erik. Hey. Oh, it's so. Hey. Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh, man.
Okay, wait for him to see that. That's you, Steve. If you were white.
Hey.
If you were white, light skinned Steve.
But a good Bobby story is we were in the Middle East doing a tour, and Bobby was so bored and just crazy that he bought an Xbox, and then we played FIFA in his hotel room. Like the whole trip, like everywhere we went, he carried this Xbox. Then he just left it there.
He does that.
Yeah, he does that. He'll just buy a big screen TV and leave it in the room with a note for the maid. You can keep this.
When you eat with him, he doesn't let you take food, right? Or is that just a me thing?
Oh, what do you mean take food? He won't let you take it home?
If he's buying dinner,
right,
he refuses to let anybody take the food with them that's like
he only does that to people he can punk.
So you've taken.
Oh yeah, you think that
I gotta call him out on that?
You think that little fucker's gonna tell me what I can and cannot do?
If he bought it,
yeah, he buys all the time.
And you're like, here we go.
Yeah, I get food to go.
I'm gonna have to call him out on that the next time we eat. I mean, like, I'm taking this.
Yeah,
he's done that to me for years.
You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna call me. He's gonna be like, why would you tell me? Why? Yeah.
Let's get into this next segment. It's called the Kindness Challenge.
The Kindness Challenge. Oh, this is gonna be hard.
Kindness Challenge.
So every week I challenge the listener as well as myself to do something nice for somebody out of the kindness of their heart. It can be big, can be small, doesn't matter as long as they're contributing something positive to society. It can be for somebody who they know or a stranger. So I have people write in letters to the show and share their kindness challenge stories with me, and I read them in the voice that I think that they could sound like, or I start to wonder like what they sound like.
What's the person's name?
This one comes from Aaron from Illinois.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Just do your voice, but even more gay.
Perfect.
No, don't do that.
This is Aaron from
sorry,
Illinois.
Aaron.
See, apologize to Aaron. It doesn't apologize to me. Okay.
Yeah. No, you're a piece of
Aaron
shit.
from okay, perfect. Man,
Shut up.
yeah, that was an auto-tune backhand.
Oh,
that's
shit.
right.
Hit me in the face. You told me to shut up.
I feel like by the end of the podcast, that mic has been like, it's just like glued
I know. I
to your
can't
hand. Just like,
and I have like speakers on my back, and I'm just walking around.
What's up with the world?
you're like auto-tune Iron Man. You're like pushing off sound waves and stuff to
Auto-tune Iron Man would be great.
Auto-tune Iron Man.
So, yeah, let's try this.
Okay, from
Hey.
Chicago.
Yeah. Hey, Jeremiah, I'm a huge fan of the podcast and listen every week while I drive my FedEx truck around. There's an elderly woman on my route that I deliver to that has become my friend over the past year. She lives alone as her husband died years ago, and her children all live in different states. I stop and chat with her when I have the chance, and she is always happy to see me. Her birthday is today, so I went out and bought her a bouquet of flowers and a birthday card.
Happy birthday to whoever the fuck that is.
She gave me a big hug and thanked me many times. It felt really good doing something so small for someone else. Thanks for inspiring kindness in my everyday life. You're a great example of how everyone should be. Keep up the good work. Much love, Aaron from Illinois.
Good job, Aaron from Illinois.
Good job. I like that a lot. Buying an old lady flowers, conversating with her, keeping her company. That's very sweet. Have you done anything recently that would qualify as like a kindness challenge?
Yeah, I was in Cleveland, and there's a lot in downtown Cleveland where Hilarities is. There's a lot of homeless. It's like a situation, and they got like this casino down the street. So in the and it's freezing. So I'm in the lobby of the back part of that hotel. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's like this long. So like anybody could be right there. So there's this guy. He's like, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me." And I said, "Hey, what's up?" And then he was like, I'm so glad you talking to me like I'm a human being. You're not acting like you better than me. Like he was going in on all this, and he just gives me this whole big spiel just to say, it's like, it's my, I'm 65 years old and all this stuff. And I just want a sandwich, and I was like, I didn't know what to do at the time,
Yeah.
but because I had to get to this thing, so I went, but when I was coming back, I saw a sandwich place and it was like, he wanted like whatever. So I bought like this fucking $19 sandwich.
It's
You know what I mean?
it's never like a plain ham and cheese.
Yeah. So it's like, what the fuck? Okay. So then and then I found him, and I was like, hey man, he was like, here's the thing though. Sometimes when
He's like, you forgot the pickles.
right, exactly. I'm thinking like, this motherfucker gonna complain? Is this rye?
Is there vinegar and oil on here?
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Is like sometimes when you do things like that, you just have to do it, and not for the response that person's going to give you. Just because it's like, okay, I tried to do something and I can't control how it's going to come out or come across. You just have to do it. I oftentimes keep change in my car, and that's just for because when you're getting off the freeway, that you feel guilty. I'm a fucking got a sign.
Yeah.
Just like, but what does it hurt? Especially if I'm going to go do something like fantastic in my life. I'm
like be on Jeremiah Wonders. Yeah.
That's just, I left that for your editor. That's perfect.
No, I know. I tried to hold as long as I could without laughing, but I was like, oh man, this is too perfect.
Yeah. So yeah.
I asked Dean Del Rey that same question. He goes, yeah, I showed up to the podcast today. That was my kindness challenge. I showed up. I came out here. I drove out here. That was me.
Oh man.
I was like, all
Get
right.
Dean on, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I got to get Dean on mine.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's a great guest.
Yeah. Well, he's done a podcast for like 17 years.
His podcast started with a crank.
Yeah. He's the only guy with a podcast on vinyl.
Hey, have you listened to my podcast on 8-track?
He's like, hey, welcome to D.
Oh yeah. So that concludes the kindness challenge. I think we actually have a visitor.
Oh God.
No, this person has never made an appearance on this podcast
Oh, really?
before. I don't know if you actually know this person.
Okay.
But he's signaling that he's ready to come on the show.
Where?
Literally right over there.
I don't see him. Where is he?
Just keep looking over there.
I'm looking, and I don't see him. Is he coming? Is he? Wait, that dude? I see a lamp.
Erik, he's literally right over there.
I see an exit sign. I see a door. I see a stupid ass giraffe that you have over here. I see. Oh, okay. This guy. I don't even know what. I don't know who this person is. I look like I should be scared.
Get back line.
Oh my God. This is your character. This guy's never been on. You've never been on the show?
I've been on a show called Kill Tony. I've never come on Jeremiah Wonders before.
So are you Zorro? Because you sound...
No, I'm a cat burglar. I came all the way from France. There.
That was a French accent.
Yeah,
Okay.
French accent.
Okay, you're a French cat burglar.
I have been stealing identities and accents for many years. Cat burglar.
Okay. So what is the last thing you've burgled?
Your time. I came here to steal your time, Erik Griffin.
Thank you. So can I just leave? Is that...
Can we talk about how horrible the host of this show is?
Oh, yes.
Now here is a subject Erik Griffin like.
He wouldn't be able to fit in that mask because if it was him, his
nose would be
nose.
too large. I like this guy. Get back.
He's what? Who?
When was the last time you stole something?
I haven't stolen anything in a long time.
Okay, let's go way back. Little.
You know what I feel?
Little Erika Griffin.
I feel.
Is that your full name, right? Erika Griffin.
I will punch you.
You got an easy target.
When I was a little kid, I went to I was staying at somebody's house. I'd met the people at camp, and I went to their house. Then they had this like remote control thing for a video game.
Yes.
And when I left, I took it. I feel to this day I still feel about it. So whoever, if you're out there and you remember,
do you remember
me,
their names?
I don't even remember. It was so long ago. I must have been like so young. 11, 12 or something like that. And I stole. I felt stupid because I know they knew, because you know what's in your fucking place, even if it's something stupid.
You know
what I mean?
exactly what's there at all times.
Yeah.
Because sometimes cat burglar will visit your place and then you realize everything is gone. You know what I've also stolen?
What have you stolen? My soul?
Your soul as well as your sense of humor right now. It is completely gone. And I shall depart into the
because
night.
it's like, so this is another thing. So you're going to
Please unleash.
You're going to do I haven't done this character in a long time on my episode. You can't do one of your like ones you got, the backstory.
This is actually a fun favorite. This is actually a big...
is this a fan favorite?
This is actually a big deal that cat burglar is on Jeremiah Wonders.
Oh my God. So then you're trying to one-up me. That's what it is. So you're going to bring a bigger... I can't have the spotlight on my episode.
However,
you have to bring cat burglar on my episode.
You want to spin this fake news your way. That is fine by me.
Fake news.
But I have stolen enough of your time.
Thank you.
I must depart.
Okay, bye.
Into the evening.
Goodbye, cat burglar.
But until next time.
Goodbye, cat burglar.
You shall see me.
Bye, cat burglar.
You will never know where I shall be dancing. You will never know the ledges I will be dancing. Because when you feel that horrible feeling that something is missing, that feeling is me.
This sounds like a musical. This is where the music starts. Who took your stuff? Cat burglar.
Cat burglar.
Who took your stuff?
Cat burglar.
Cat burglar. He comes in the night, steals your stuff out of sight. It's cat burglar.
Cat burglar.
Cat burglar.
Cat burglar.
Cat burglar.
Cat burglar.
Okay, can we get Jeremiah back, please? Ooh, cat burglar stole his computer on the way out. I know exactly what Jeremiah. His first thing's gonna be like, "Hey, I don't know what just happened."
Dude, I just blacked out. Erik, what have you been doing on the podcast, man? What just happened?
It was this cat burglar guy. Okay.
Cat burglar?
Yeah,
Dude, that's a hit character.
You totally missed cat burglar.
I love that guy.
Yeah, he was great. We did a whole theme song.
Did you really?
You missed it.
That's exciting.
You have to watch your episode.
I'll have to tune back into.
You have to tune into Jeremiah Wonders to see that.
Let's get into the final segment of this show. Sax talk. Oh, sax talk. You're now going to share a story of any sexual encounter, and I'm going to play some sweet, sweet sax underneath while you monologize me.
Oh, I just talk in this one.
Yeah, you start talking, and whenever you're
Okay.
ready, I'll follow.
Was this follow? I don't know. Oh God, I remember I was in the 7th grade, and the girl's name was Nancy, and we had to do a project. This was like a movie or like a show, because we had to do a school project, and then so like I get over there, we're doing this, we're gonna start doing this school project, and literally her mom leaves us alone. And at that time in the 7th grade, Nancy had big old titties. You know what I mean? Big old titties. And so like we start like sort of messing around, but I didn't know what I was doing. Like I literally didn't know what I was doing. And like we're just like, and then she was like she was strong too, so she got a little stronger than me. So we're like messing around and kind of wrestling, and she's like, I'm like, give me the titty. You know, and then we like sort of like I was like rubbing on her, like dry humping, but then like totally, you know what I mean? But like literally didn't like not enough sex education class to know that like if I had gotten inside of her, I would have just at like 13, 14, whatever how old you are in the 7th grade, I would have just like put a baby in her. And it would have been like, oh, welcome to the world. But I did it, and she was like, and I didn't know what just happened. I just knew I had this like feeling of like, I was like, oh my God, what was that? And then she was like, what is that? What did you do? And then we just sat there. And I think we worked on the project. And then I don't even think we even talked to each other ever again. But that was my first sexual encounter. Sexual encounter. Almost came in that pussy. So if you're out there listening to this, and like if you're like young, which you probably shouldn't be listening to this, but if you are, don't just think you know what you're doing. Find out, do some research, take your time actually too. I'm not one of these people that says wait till marriage or anything like that, but wait for somebody special or you feel a little bit something for, and then have that sexual encounter. You should go out there and experiment, but be safe. Be safe. Don't be reckless, and enjoy yourself. All right. Boo, 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 boo. Be safe. Don't just put your dick on someone, because you might have a problem, and that semen is out of control, and it'll find its way into that pleasure hole. So be careful out there. Get your condoms and have fun. Okay.
That was nice.
Had a message.
So you got a whole message, the whole thing on there. Now, so you ejaculated outside of?
Yeah. We were just kind of dry humping. I had my pants off, and she had her pants off.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I was thinking that maybe I'll get in, but you don't know how good it feels to just to be just hugging on someone or titties all in my, I'm like, oh my God, these titties, I'm just like, oh, I know, like these titties, when you're like 13, you're like, titties,
Dude, when you're 30, what are you talking about, 13?
Yeah, titties had that effect for the rest of your life.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy the design behind those things.
Yeah, this is really spectacular.
Now,
So I can't feel my ass anymore because of these chairs.
okay, well, we're actually wrapping up. So, do you have any? I mean, watch Eric's new movie on Netflix.
Yeah, so Murder Mystery on Netflix. You can always catch me. You can stream Netflix. You can stream Workaholics. You can even stream I'm Dying Up Here on Showtime. My 2 specials are on Showtime. The Ugly Truth and The American Warrior with a K. American, because Erik is in there. I was in this movie Furlough. You can watch that with Melissa Leo and Tessa Thompson. And then Independent Falls, International Falls, that's coming out. And what else? And make sure you listen to Riffin with Griffin, Erik Griffin comedy on, YouTube.
Yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, why not go over to Riffin with Griffin right after this?
He'll have the link down on his thing, I'm sure. So just look down there. You'll see Erik Griffin comedy. Come check out Riffin with Griffin. I game on there, and I have my Riffin with Griffin podcast. And I also have Griffin Gaming. That's what I do when I game. I go, Griffin Gaming.
Griffin Gaming.
Yeah. So check that out. And thanks for having me on. This is actually really fun. You did a great job.
Yes.
Yeah, this is great. I love this setup.
Hasn't it grown since the last time you did it? That's what happens.
This was the great thing about podcasts, like how it grows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now you're going to be in a studio.
Hey, and you're the first person that I played guitar with on the show.
Whatever.
I should have cashed in my chips.
Exactly.
I should have cashed in my chips.
Why are you trying to double down?
I'm trying
with
to
me?
double down, and it doesn't work with Erik Griffin at all.
Now the seat, the seat is hard. You know what I mean? Come on.
I can't feel my butt when I'm with you. Cause he's chairs. I can't feel my butt when I'm with you. Cause it's chairs. I can't feel my butt when I'm with you.
Riffin with Griffin, ErikGriffin.com, and at Erik Griffin.
Can I just say
it.
I love you. I love you. Can I just close the podcast by saying I love you? You said he loves me. You didn't say it back. You never said it back, yo. And that hurts a little bit. I'm still trying to cash in those chips, and it's not working, so we gotta say goodbye. Goodbye, even though I love you.
He loves me. I show you with actions.